Hey everyone, Brian Smith here from Performance Tennis. Today we're going to talk about something very simple, and that's going to be our footwork stances for the forehand. We're going to go over the three most common that you need to add to your game to take your game to the next level. Stay tuned. All right guys, welcome back. Before we get into the stances, go ahead below and subscribe to our channel so you don't miss any of our new content that we upload each and every week. Now, when we talk about forehand stances, there's three common stances that we need to use in today's game. And everyone has a preference as to which their primary stance is. But you need to be able to do all three of them depending upon the situation that arises in your point play. So the first one is considered a neutral or closed stance forehand. And what that is basically where both feet are somewhat neutral here to even closed. Okay, and that's where I'm closing my body off to the net. A lot of times players will use this when they start moving in for an approach shot, or if they misjudge the ball and they get a step into it. This is a shot that was very popular 30, 40 years ago, more so than it is nowadays. But with today's pace and power, the open stance and semi-open, which is what we're going to get into next, becomes more and more important. But there is still a time and a place to use the closed stance, so you do want to make sure you do practice it. Now, probably one of the more common stances is the semi-open stance. And basically what this is I'm not full open, but I'm more on a 45-degree angle with my left foot to where I load my right leg for my power, and I use my left leg as my leverage. And during your swing, you either transfer the weight to your left foot, or you can transfer the weight and move your right foot around. This is becoming a very standard shot in a baseline rally with players, and it does allow to generate a little bit more racket head speed, more power, and it's a little bit more free motion than a closed or a neutral stance forehand. The other one is the full open, and that's basically where your feet are primarily open to the net, shoulders open. And this is becoming very, very popular with the younger generations coming up to the game, and it's very good also for beginner players to start tracking the ball in, because they can actually see it coming in and they actually get more feel for the ball. Now, this is where you see a lot of players where they start moving out, they'll step out and hit and come back across their body. There is a time and a place to use all three of these shots. So in review, the closed stance or neutral stance is both feet basically parallel or close to the net. Semi-open is basically left foot at about a 45-degree angle from your right foot, where you end up leveraging your power from your right leg to your left leg. And then the full open is basically standing straight ahead towards the net, using your power to generate from here and rotate over. And a lot of times you can generate a lot more rotation on the ball and a lot more free motion in your swing. Take these skills with these stances and go practice them all, because you will need to be able to use them all in different situations on the court. There's not a right way or a wrong way to hit the stances. There's trying to find the best one for your situation that you find yourself in. Hope these tips helped you guys today. Go ahead and subscribe below, and see you next time.